Here we are in this week's assignments module, which is due Sunday, July 11th. This week, you'll be turning in the developmental phase of your museum exhibition project. And you'll be turning in a list of the images that you'll be using in your project. You need to have at least 10 images, post the JPEGs, and include this information. You'll also be including a bibliography for your images. And you'll need to compile a complete bibliography. And this means that you'll be finding books and journal articles not just on your topic and the designer, but other topics such as the history of the time, politics, economics, so that you have a complete understanding of the context in which the work was created. So you need, again, to have a complete bibliography. This assignment is worth 50 points. And just click this link and it will take you into the discussion board where you can post your assignment. This week, you'll also be taking your first exam. You have an unlimited amount of time to complete the exam, but you may only take the exam once. You may start and stop the exam at any time and resume it later. As long as you don't click the submit button, you can keep going back into the exam as many times as you want. But please note, you may not take the exam after the due date. The exam consists of 3 parts. The first part is image identification. There are 5 of them, each worth 10 points. And here you'll include the name of the designer, the work, the country of origin, and the date of the work. Next, you'll have image comparisons. There are 2 of those, each worth 25 points. You'll begin by identifying the individual works and then relate the works to each other in terms of possible similarities or differences, drawing on issues of style, conception, content, and historical significance. You'll begin by identifying the works just as you did in the image identification. And then you'll talk about what you see. You'll talk about the similarities and the differences between the 2 images. The most important part of this is to understand the underlying reason these 2 images are being compared. That's the most important point of this part of the exam. Then finally, you'll have an essay question, just one of those, but you'll have your choice out of several. You want to read the question thoroughly and carefully to make sure that you understand the requirements of your answer. And be sure to stay focused on the question and your answer. And here are some guidelines to help you with your essay. The total points for the exam are 150. Just click this link and that will take you into the exam. Yours may look a little bit different than mine, but you'll clearly understand how to get started. So those are this week's assignments. You'll take your first exam and you'll turn in the developmental phase of your museum exhibition project. So those are this week's assignments. If you have any questions, problems, be sure to email me. Otherwise, have fun taking your first exam.